As much as people like want to glamorize it and make it so cute, like bed rotting, it's not cute, honey, and it never will be. That sounds crazy, but I said what I said. Y'all are settling with your looks. I'm sorry to say it, but they ain't got no self-respect, especially to call y'all out if they talking to y'all knowing they being played. It's like God put you here to do all this work. He had this plan for you, and what you're choosing to do is lay in bed and do nothing. Hey guys, so welcome back. I know it's been a while that I haven't posted. Life has just been super hectic. There's been a lot going on. I've been working on moving out, which is why obviously this is not the same background as in my other videos. I don't live there anymore. I'm staying with family right now. I'm working on moving out. I'm working on school, and I got a lot of work, so that's not an excuse. See, and I thought it was a good idea to come out here. Now I feel like there's bees everywhere. I'm gonna start freaking. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize because I haven't posted in a while, and y'all probably like, girl, you only posted 2 videos. What are we doing? Why are we already falling off? But yeah, that's what's going on. Don't mind the background. I'm really trying to angle y'all right, but the back is looking like an oil painting. It's the lighting. I really can't get it right. I'm trying to. This is the best I can do. Please. But yeah, I usually wouldn't start off a video like this, but I feel like it is super relevant to what I'm gonna be talking about, and I feel like a lot of you guys can relate to this, so I want to share it because I like sharing things with y'all. Why not, you know? But yeah, I have been super exhausted, super drained with like everything that's been going on. I've been feeling super lazy, really unmotivated, which is why I am apologizing, because this video was supposed to have been out. This was been out in like October. But yeah, that shows you like how things have just been a lot. And yeah, I was just in a really bad headspace, and basically all I remember, like when I'm thinking about it right now, thinking back on it, I was in bed so much. Obviously I was still going to school, going to work and stuff, but like all I remember is just being in bed and going to sleep and like waking up super late, being on TikTok for like hours. I'd be on like my phone, on YouTube, just doing absolutely nothing. I just was like, it was gross, and it was depressing, and I didn't like it, and I went to bed. And like I told you guys, like I'm working on a bunch of stuff. I'm working on trying to move out. I'm trying to also get another job. There's just a lot going on. But I was getting bad news like left and right. I was like, are you kidding me? Which is also why I was just laying in bed. I'm like, you know what? Everything's stressing me out. I just want to relax. I just need to relax. I kept using that as like an excuse as to like, this is the only way that I'm gonna like calm myself down and get back into it if I just let myself chill. And it was a bad idea. It was not making me chill. It was just pushing me deeper and deeper into this like dark hole, and I did not like it. And essentially I was really just stuck in this mindset that everything was happening to me and not for me, and some things just aren't a part of the plan that God has for us. And I was really letting those things in life take control of me rather than me take control of my own life. And I say this because you can choose how you react or choose to deal with a situation that's thrown at you. And a lot of us, the way we deal with that is we sit there, we mope, we play victim, and we feel sorry for ourselves. But we're not doing that no more. And we definitely not doing it today or anytime in the future. Because it really does get to a point where you just gotta like sit up and ask yourself, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? How much time are we wasting? And that's exactly why I'm making this video today. I don't know how long this video would have took for me to make if I wouldn't just have gotten up and just asked myself that question. And of course, like, I know better. I am just, now that I know better, it's easier for me to make excuses and make myself believe these excuses of why I'm not doing what I need to be doing. But yeah, we're not doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more, and you're not doing that no more. And I wanted to just talk about all that because that's somewhat what today's video is going to be about. So actually, let's talk about that now. Okay, I just had to move this whole setup like 1,000 times because the sun is playing games with me and I'm not here for it. And my forehead is beaming, so yeah. Anyways, let's start the video off. Y'all know it's getting towards the end of the year. We need to start locking in all those goals that you made at the beginning of the year, that vision board you made and put right on your wall. You wake up in the morning, I bet, and you don't even glance at her. You don't even give her a little look. You don't even reminisce about those goals that you wanted to do. And we both know you ain't getting none of those done. You might have started maybe a couple of days. You were like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna actually do it this year. Maybe you started doing it for a couple of days and then you gave up. We're not doing that. This is the time where you need to pick up those goals, all the things that you wanted to achieve this year, all of the new things that you want to become. We're doing it right now, and we're doing it today. You guys, this was originally supposed to be a winter arc video, but I'm a month too late for that. I was supposed to make it in October. Well, that's at least when everybody else is making them, which is supposed to give you like 3 months to... I'm gonna explain all that. We just gonna act like we still in October. Or you know what? No, we are in November. We can start now. We can start whenever we want to walk. We start now. And if you don't know what the winter arc is, it's basically discipline and locking in to start the new year off ready and accomplished, which I like to think of it as just like a head start, because while everybody's on New Year's like new year, new me, and then they start for a couple days and give up, you have already built the habit. You already been working on it months before, like the last couple of months before the new year started. So then you should be ready. At that point, you already locked in. So with that being said, we are no longer starting projects and then giving up on them and just dropping them simply because we're being lazy bums, especially during this time, because winter is like the time that people tend to move slower, and some people fall into like winter depressions or like whatever I was going through. Just this is the time in the season that people tend to be moving like that, and we're not having that. So here's some tips that I have for you guys to get your life together and for you to not be spending the year doing the exact same thing over and over. The first one you already know, workout. It is time to become unrecognizable. You already had your time to do all your little minimal exercises, getting up, going on walks, doing maybe a couple of sit-ups like I mentioned before. Now it's time to actually put in that work, get up, spend a couple hours, at the least maybe 35 minutes. Like, get up, put in the work so you can transform yourself. And the first thing I suggest doing, if you want to really get into this, is just purely observation. Go to a mirror and just look at yourself. Just be like, is there something specific that you are unhappy about? Like, and I feel like a lot of girls already do this already. Will be changing or something, trying to look cute in an outfit, and you're like, oh, I don't like the way my arms look. I don't like the way my stomach looks in this. I really don't like the way my butt looks. That looks weird. And you guys can change this. And before somebody come in my comments, somebody, you should just be happy with the way you look. It's all about confidence. You don't have to change anything. Girl, if you really love yourself, you would want to strive to be healthy. And this isn't even just like about like overweight people, not even just like being healthy. If you do not like something is like pure, like why would you want to continuously be insecure about something or hate something about yourself when you can change it? And I'm all team natural, so I'm not talking about like go get a BBL, go get a tummy tuck. I'm not saying any of that stuff. I'm like, if you can simply just get up, go to the gym, and change something about yourself so that you can be happy and actually genuinely be confident and love yourself without, because I feel like a lot of people nowadays are just like, they settle with your looks. And you do not need, that sounds crazy, but I said what I said. Y'all are settling with your looks, and you don't have to. You can change it. Like, don't let people sit here try to make you like think like I have to put on this fake like attitude, like faking confidence or whatever. Like, you don't need to fake anything. You can genuinely feel confident. You have all the abilities yourself to get up, go put the work in, go work out, go transform your body the way you want to. And it's easy. I mean, obviously it's gonna take some work. I'm not saying it's like easy to do, but I'm like, it is so easy in that mindset to think like, I can change this, and you can. The next thing I suggest is going on to Pinterest, looking up pictures of like people, or like maybe you already know somebody, like somebody that's like famous for gymming or whatever. Like my boyfriend, he loves like Sam Sulek, and he looks up to him, and he like wants that type of physique. It's just good to have a reference so that you can work on like and picture what type of physique you want to have. Like, what do you picture your dream self being built like? But while you're doing this, you want to keep in mind that like you're not gonna look exactly like that person, obviously, because their body works different. They have different genetics than you. You have like the way your genetics works. But to be honest, I'm not gonna sit here and be like you can't work around your genetics and beat the code, because you can, and plenty of people have done it. But it's just important to be realistic. Like, if your dream body is to be a freaking Victoria's Secret model, and You know that, like come on, let's be realistic here. Find something that you genuinely think that you can achieve and work on it. You know? Then try to find a schedule that works best around your life. Like, don't start this and be like, I'm gonna work out every day 2-3 times or 2-3 hours out of the day. We both know you're not doing that. We've already tried that. Like, the people that actually genuinely do try at the beginning of the year, like, oh, I want to work out, and they do it for a couple of days, boom, you tired yourself out and you lost motivation, you lost effort, and you just fall off. Because it doesn't work like that. You need to find something that works around your everyday life. And even if that means you got to work maybe 2 to 3 days out of the week, that is fine. Like, so be it. But while you're doing that, if you're gonna be working out for like maybe not as much days as you want, you need to genuinely be putting in the work. Don't be doing the minimal exercises. Then you're just back at square one. Like, you're not, you know, we're working backwards, and what we're trying to do is work forward. And then the last tip I have for working out is you have to build discipline. That is probably one of the hardest things in like ever. Like, in anything you ever do is just building discipline. Say this because you're not always going to be motivated to do something. Like, if you're working out and you're being consistent to like just working out, and then one day you're just tired and you're just like, oh, I really don't want to go work out, I don't feel any motivation to do it, then you're just not going to do it. You cannot go based off of motivation. You have to push yourself to do it, even when you don't want to. And actually, I watched this TED Talk a while ago, and it was really good. And they were basically talking about like how it takes your brain 3 to 5 seconds to make a decision for you. So like the example that they used was like, if you're laying in bed, we're gonna use the workout example, and you're like, oh, I really need to get up and go work out right now. And if you sit there long enough and you contemplate it, it's gonna take your brain like 3 to 5 seconds to make the decision for you, and you're just gonna automatically think of an excuse like, I'll do it another day. Like, you have to like break that time cycle that you have between those couple of seconds and be like, okay, just get up, just throw yourself up. Because that's what I do sometimes. Like, I really don't want to do something, but I know I gotta do it. I will just get up, just throw yourself up, because then I know if I take too long, I will still be in that bed. Okay, the next tip I have is start working on your sleeping schedule. Stop staying up all night being on your phone just like super late for no reason, because then all you want to do is complain the next morning about how tired you are. Which is why I want to bring up why you guys need to learn time management. Because I know when you guys need to get something done, you will wait until the last second to do it, or you'll procrastinate it like crazy. Because doing this leaves you like no room to actually get it done effectively, like whatever it is, and you're constantly in a rush to do it. Like, for me, I know something that I struggle when it comes to not even just procrastinating on my work, but just like maybe I wake up late because I stayed up all night, I'm tired. I will snooze my alarm until like the last second so that I have some type of energy when I wake up for school or work or whatever it is. And I'm rushing in the morning to brush my teeth, to get ready, to do all this stuff. Like, I could have woken up, I could have had enough sleep if I would have just went to bed early and I stayed off my freaking phone, and I would have woke up peacefully, would have had all this time, take my time, patience, all this stuff. It would have been cute. It would have been very cutesy if I would have just got up the time I needed to get up and take my time to get ready. Like, sleep is so important and affects so much more than like people think most of the time. Like, it helps you lose weight, it helps with like weight loss. I think I was reading about it or something, and it's like your digestive system, like after like when you're going to sleep, it starts to go Google it. It helps you lose weight or something like that. It helps you with your acne. Obviously, it gives you more energy. It makes you feel more like want to be productive when you wake up because you got all this time, you know? Just starting off your day with like enough energy and enough sleep, it feels so good, rather than you getting up all grumpy and being annoyed with every little thing that everybody's doing. Like, nobody wants to be around that person, and nobody wants to be that person. So, okay, the next tip I have for you guys is limit distractions. Stop letting other people, and most importantly, yourself, distract you from your own goals. And the phone is probably one of the biggest distractions, like right now. Not even for me, for a bunch of people. And yes, it's that dang phone. It is that phone. Like, when you have extra time in your day and you're like, what should I do? What is the first thing that you actually end up doing? You are most likely going on that phone, probably going on TikTok, because I know I do. We were from that though. You probably on TikTok, you're probably going on Instagram or whatever, or you played a game, and you're on there for hours. You could be spending that time doing something that's actually productive. Phone will just get you so locked into laziness for like such a long period of time, and you don't even realize it until like your screen time pop up or whatever. So something that I would suggest is deleting your social media. Stop playing that game And I don't mean like completely go cold turkey, because a lot of people might have trouble doing that, you know. But you just start off slow. One day, you know what, let me try to cut back on my hours. Let me try not to be on my phone. And then it'll progressively grow, and it'll go into days. Try to go up to a week. Like, it's just good to take breaks. It's good to just detach yourself from these things that are taking so much of your attention. And it's like, majority of the time, it's not even good for you. It's just entertaining purposes. And I'm not saying that, like, before I was really cut off, I hate loud stuff. Like, you're just obnoxious. I'm sorry. I think he's just like circling around because he got real loud before I cut these cameras off. Anyways, I'm not saying that you can't have relaxing time or you just want to sit and just relax and just look at stuff to entertain you. That is fine, but don't spend hours doing it. Like, it's good to spend like a little moment, but majority of the time when we're doing this, we're putting so much time into doing those things. Actually, like, let go or like delete whatever is taking your attention, is taking majority of your time in your life. You can just sit back and realize like how much it played a part in your life. Like, for me, when I think I did go cold turkey one week. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just delete all this social media and see how productive I can be, see how much I can get done. When I tell you, when I deleted everything, I got bored so much throughout the day, and I was like, I really go on my phone so much. Like, there were moments like just, and I was also at school or at work, or I was just at home. I had to like look online to find things to do. Like, obviously I was getting done, like I was working out, I was doing things that I already had planned and my goals or whatever, but like extra time, like stuff like that, I was just so ridiculously bored. I was just like, wow, my life would be so boring if I didn't like have a, well, not that it, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It just takes up so much more than you think. So think about that. Now, when you work on yourself and not distracting yourself, the only other distraction is other people. I know we already talked about like friends in the other video, but the people that you need to break off, like the people that are not pushing you to be better, are the ones that you need to create some space during this time. You can't lock in and get things done if you're constantly being surrounded and influenced by like your friends that are like constantly trying to get you to swell, constantly trying to get you to go out and party, constantly trying to get you to do whatever it is that they're trying to get you to do that's obviously not good. It's only taking your time away from what you actually need to be doing. But this would be a good time for you to start branching off and finding people that actually align with your interests, like self-growth, trying to get better, whatever it is, why y'all watch my videos, that reason. Find people that have similar interests like that. Or if you do need time to just like be by yourself because you are constantly surrounded by people and the only way you think that you can grow and focus on your goal is to be isolated, then do that. That's good too. Other people that y'all need to take a break from is the little boys and little girls. And I'm not talking about Chris Hansen, Predator type. I'm referring them this way because they have no self-respect. I'm sorry to say it, but they ain't got no self-respect. Especially to call y'all out if they talking to y'all knowing they being played. Like, that is so stupid. That is not no grown woman, grown man energy. Stop playing with people. All the people that are in your phone right now that you're entertaining, you need to just stop. Because then at this point, you're just wasting your time and your energy on something that doesn't matter. Because like, you obviously don't care about them like that or see them like that, see a real future with them. So why are we playing games? Why are we playing in people's faces? We're not doing that. Stop. Just redirect that energy and that time into something that actually matters. And this is not a part of the script, but I just want to say it. I love talking about relationships and I love talking about self-worth, and specifically for women. I mean, I could say some stuff about men too, but if y'all want some more videos on like dating advice, stuff like that, you know, I got you. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about and end this video with is God, obviously. Shoot, I ain't really talk about him this whole video. He got his own section. What I'm about to talk about isn't really tips. I mean, if you didn't already, watch my other video. Get a better relationship with God, talk to him, all that jumbo. Yes, we love God over here. But I just really wanted to share with you guys what he says about laziness itself, because I feel like laziness is really one of the biggest premises in this whole video. And I think it's pretty obvious that one, God does not mess with laziness at all. It's actually one of the 7 sins. and I feel like most people know this, which is like sloth. And that deadly sin, sloth, refers to laziness, but I wanted to dig a little deeper in it, like the actual definition, which is like failure to act or utilize your talents. And I would like to say just like live up to your potential, basically, because like God put you here to do all this work. He had this plan for you, and what you're choosing to do is lay in bed and do nothing. You choose to do nothing. Like, you have so much to do. Like, you have so much purpose in your life, and you are throwing that all away because you want to be lazy and do nothing. Make that make sense? And as much as people like want to glamorize it and make it so cute, like bed rotting, it's not cute, honey, and it never will be. Like, that is gonna get you absolutely nowhere but being broke, having an unfulfilled, sad, uneventful life, period. Like, and there's this Bible quote that I wanted to share with you guys, because when I read it, I was like, wow, I needed to share it with you guys. I have it written down, so I'm gonna be looking, because it's, oh my god, when I tell you like 12 different planes have flew over and I had to like pause and delete each clip from this thing, we're just gonna let her go by. Never again will I be making a video. There's a whole nother one. I want to read this quote really quick before another one flies by. This is Proverbs 6:11, and it says, "Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get from your sleep? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man." Guys, clock it. No, but for real, all jokes aside, he really did us up with that one. I don't know, I love reading the Bible and their little quotes, and I think it was really freaking, I lost my pencil, I thought it was really freaking funny. The word sluggard is just so funny to me. But seriously though, like, he telling us go look at the ants. Look, lead by example with the ants. Like, come on, that says a lot about us. So we need to get our stuff together. And so with everything that I share with you guys today, I just wanted to end it by saying that this is your year. 2025 is your year to get where you want to be. Look how you want to look. Obtain the life that you want. But you got to actually put in that work and make a change. Because if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. Let me say that again. If you're not changing it, you're choosing it. If you're going to just sit there, like we talked about every single time, do absolutely nothing, complain, cry, victim play, all this stuff. Oh, I want this, I want that. You got to be choosing it because you're not doing anything about it to change it. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I also apologize again for the long wait. I will be coming out with a bunch of other video ideas. It's going to take me a while to film them and then edit them and put them out for you guys. But yeah, in the comment section, guys, if you have video ideas, please let me know, because I will probably end up doing them. And I also soon want to start doing vlogs when I move. I don't remember if I mentioned, when I move, I do want to do like house tours, decorating, like stuff like that. If you guys want it, I also want to start making some videos like about like dating, relationships, stuff like that, which I already mentioned. Anything else that you guys want, put it in the comment section, and I would try and figure out how to make it a video. And yeah, God bless you guys. I love you, and remember that God loves you too. Bye.